Crazy.
So close. So close to us. We had a shot at a pretty good
We're good.
storm.
I'm not anxious for the snow. It's October 4th.
Yeah, come on, Cam. We'll be
that has
fine.
to be reserved for Halloween.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
Halloween and
always,
beyond?
traditionally. Yes.
It is. Okay. All right. Okay.
Just saying.
All right. No. You're right. Traditionally.
Been here my whole life.
That's the way it is.
Got to stay there.
This is the way it is. Stay where you are. Stay in your compartment. Stay in your lane. Let's show you what's going on. And we go to the northern mountains, an area that saw some cold temperatures this morning, and we'll see much colder air tomorrow morning. About 15 degrees for an overnight low in Eagle Nest as you get up tomorrow morning. Go down to the Sacramento Mountains. Going to be a cold morning here too, but for now it's breezy and very nice across the southern tier of the Sacramento Mountains right now. Looks like kind of a popular day to be down in the Cloudcroft area. Looking at the freeze watches, the Rio Grande Valley is in the mix here for a freeze watch tonight. This stretches up into Santa Fe County and goes up into the northeast as well, when temperatures could well hit 30 or so degrees in the valley, and much cooler than that up around Santa Fe, where we're going to be well below freezing. 63 degrees in the metro area. North-northwest winds right now 18 miles an hour, so the winds are still up. 50s and 60s to the north, some 70s out to the east and down to the south. We haven't seen all the cold air slide in here yet. You can see the dividing line between, say, Albuquerque and Carlsbad, where there's a big temperature difference because that cold air hasn't worked its way all the way down to the south. But across the north, we are between 10 and 20 degrees cooler today than we were at this point yesterday. Down to the south, no big changes yet, but you guys cool down overnight tonight. The winds are still definitely a factor. 35-mile-an-hour gusts, Las Vegas, 36 Tucumcari, 31 in Albuquerque, 22 in Grants, 28 up in Alamosa, 32 in Durango. So plenty of wind. Here is that storm system, and it continues to deliver severe weather in portions of Nebraska and big-time snow, especially across western portions of South Dakota right now, getting hammered with snow. We've already seen 2+ feet of snow in portions of the Tetons from this particular storm as it lifts its way through. So this thing is really impressive for a fall storm. But the problem is the track on it a little too far to the north to really get Albuquerque and New Mexico as a whole in the mix here. So I have to wait for the next one to see if it comes down in our direction. And given Balloon Fiesta, kind of nice to get things calm down here before tomorrow and quiet. Freezing temperatures overnight in many areas, and then tomorrow, our coolest day of the fall so far, will hit maybe 60 in the metro and many other areas, 50s and 60s across the board. The good news is temps on the way up. Coming into Sunday, going to warm up by about 10 degrees and into the beginning of next week. Pretty quiet weather set up here as well. Warmer conditions, more of a westerly flow of air. That tends to boost the temps up a bit as well. Here's a look at your Balloon Fiesta forecast for tomorrow morning. 34 degrees as you go out and get ready for the first mass ascension. Winds looking better, but we do need to watch it because it's still going to be somewhat close. We should be okay. 59 tomorrow afternoon and evening for the glow, and then 33 Sunday morning. So it's going to remain cold. The number one piece of advice we can give you, well, tune in to make sure the winds are in check. And number two, pack a coat, gloves, and a hat. You're going to need them all. 50s across southern Colorado, cold start, sunny finish. Meanwhile, northwest, same deal here. Going to be cool, but northwest winds 10 to 20 miles an hour make it feel even cooler than the 58 degrees it will be. So for the parade in Shiprock, be prepared for that. 70 in Silver City, 69 in TRC, 71 in Las Cruces. Sunny, winds out of the north, 10 to 20 miles an hour. Up and, well, really down to the southeast if we're talking from here. 68 in Roswell, 68 in Lovington, 69 in Hobbs. Some gusty winds occasionally around the Hobbs area. 62 in Conchas, 56 in Springer, and 54 in Las Vegas. Cold in the morning and then sunshine. Northern mountains, whoa, cold to start, no doubt. Teens in many high mountain communities, only warming into the 40s and 50s by the afternoon. East Mountains, temperatures in the 50s by the afternoon after a start in the 20s and 30s. And finally, right here in the metro area, temperatures are going to top out in the 60s tomorrow, but right about the freezing mark in the city. Your extended forecast, we climb up temperature-wise through the beginning and middle portion of next week.
Okay, thanks, Mark. We'll be right back.